Hey everyone, it's Ivan with KitBadger.com, out here for another review, but kind of a departure from the norm. Talking about this right here, which is Beard Balm from LOX Company. Before we jump into this, I'm going to go ahead and start with, not a fan of beards. What blasphemy. Here's the thing, I'm a pragmatist. Don't really enjoy shaving, don't really want to grow a beard. In part because usually pretty active, don't like just sweating into it, and yeah, don't like shaving. So typically end up shaving every 4 or 5 days. Keeps you from having to shave very much and from growing a beard. But as I mentioned, pragmatist and winter is a real thing. So doing activities out during the winter months when I don't have a beard, face gets really cold, end up getting windburnt, stuff like that. So beard gets to be really practical. But in the past, I have not put anything in it, and beards also just get kind of gross and wiry and yeah, gross. So this year ended up trying some of this, which is the Beard Balm by LOX Company. This one happens to be their Rifleman Row Fresh Northern Mint. They also have another one which is like sweet Southern tobacco. Again, kind of themed like Civil War-ish. And I'm like, it doesn't sound good, but they actually sent me a sample. It smells amazing. This stuff also smells amazing. And so, what is it? Well, it's basically a blend of some different oils and stuff, but what makes it a beard balm versus like a beard butter, which they also have, which also smells amazing, is there's basically some beeswax mixed in with it. And so, it essentially, yeah, does all of the magical things for your beard. Basically kind of hydrates it, keeps it nice and soft and supple, smelling delicious, and all of the other good stuff. Sample size of 1, but stuff definitely makes a significant difference in essentially having a beard. In years past where I haven't used this, a couple things. One, there's that stage where your beard's growing out and it gets kind of itchy, or even when you have your beard and it's kind of itchy. I feel like this definitely kind of alleviates that some, and yeah, just actually makes it nice so it's not just all gross and unruly, which is pretty handy. As far as what I usually end up doing is I'll end up showering, get out of the shower, nice and clean, take some of this, basically rub it together on the palms, and then just rub it into the beard. And that's it. Again, pragmatic. If this was like a 17-step process, wouldn't do it, but pretty simple, pretty straightforward, and stuff actually lasts quite a bit, which is nice. And price-wise, honestly, it doesn't cost that much. Overall, definitely been pretty pleased with it. So if you're one of those people, it's like, I'm gonna grow a beard for those winter months, or if you're just like, I want a year-round face sweater, so I can just sweat into it all year long. Regardless, I would encourage you to check some of this stuff out. Definitely, in my experience, makes a notable difference. And they have all kinds of stuff over at LOX Company, wooden combs, all kinds of like lifestyle stuff. And if you actually have hair that you do things with, I don't, going back to pragmatic, I want to say Robert Heinlein has a pretty sweet quote from one of his science fiction books, but basically talking about hair. And it's like, yeah, long enough to staunch blood flow if you get some sort of head wound, and short enough to where people can't grab it. Pragmatic, right? But if you have longer hair and actually do something with it, they have all kinds of pomades, like all kinds of different man grooming products across the board. Overall, pretty solid company, but as always, thanks for joining us at KitBadger.com. Look forward to seeing you next time.
I'm lucky to wake a face up.